First thing about today's Recce is I did not expect such technical paths in this first kind of 10Ks. I had the idea in my head of the path going up to Lion's Head, and the ones around Signal Hill is all like smooth and wide. And this first descent from Lion's Head down is actually very rocky, very steep, very technical. And if I did not run this today, I would not have expected this, and I would have been like, what? Have a bit of a ITB, let's call it niggle, possible looming injury, and I feel like I'd rather not push it until it hurts and then stop. I'd rather cut this run today a bit short. I've already discovered some stuff I didn't know about today, so let's cut this one short, take it home, and know that tomorrow we can still run the other piece. Otherwise it will just be not clever smashing it today and then not being able to complete that tomorrow. Sucks, but I guess it's part of the game. A bit worried now, like, yeah, sucks, but we're gonna call it for today. Run back shortest route to the car. Fuck.
Back to the car.
Good. Oh man, cool.
So how we broke this down is we pulled the maps from UTCT's website, and we were looking on what pieces of this route do I want to know what's going on, what is like the biggest climb, the biggest descent, what does the first piece and the last piece of the race look like. In my shorter races like World Champ events and like warrior races, that is always something that was really important to me, the first piece of the race and the back end or the last finish line stretch. So this we broke into 3 running days, one big day, one smaller day, and another big day. We're on Sunday now, which is the 3rd day, and we're gonna do about 26 Ks, which is the whole like last stint of the race to know what that looks like. So what have we done yesterday? So that was day 1, was pink. We did all the way to Constantia Neck, we didn't do that piece. Yesterday we went back and we ran Lion's Head. We went down the road here and we called it over here. We didn't do that bottom piece. We'll probably do that in Monday, ITB dependent. This little blue guy is our challenge for today. So we're probably going to Uber to about here somewhere. And then from that point do this last 20 odd Ks, 23, 25, 26 maybe, back to finish line over there. We're going to take it really easy though. I have an ITB that's niggling me. Let's see, hopefully we can get it done. It's going to be lekker. Cheers.
Look at that. Sucks giving my watch. I'm going to feel so weird today. At least we have Trusty James here. He's loaded the route.
I have a Stinto watch.
Also has a Stinto. So we'll be good. We'll be good for the day. Yeah, we're officially running, James. It feels weird not having a watch. Yo, look at that. That's a big tree. Yeah. So this point where we're at now is like the 46 kilometer, like main big aid station. It is also the start of this last 2 climbs, the first of the last 2 big climbs. So from here it's probably mostly uphill again. But these trails down here is very wide, very open, very flowy. Actually a very welcome break from that mountain we had yesterday and the day before. So this is going to be lekker, but it does go back to the mountain. So last segment. climbing begins, for the second last big ascent. Basically, it's as tall as the mountain in Harties, the Cableway mountain, and we have two of them after you've done a marathon on the rocky trails of Table Mountain. No biggie, it's gonna be easy. Joke. The other things about these steps is they're either small or big or medium or high or low, and they're all in the same line. Like we're getting into a running rhythm here. Oh, so odd and like awkward. Oh, these steps. Yeah, different kind of running all these steps than just like flat path. I think it's Terence Vruchtman who warned me about the stepping in Cape Town. We don't have in like in Joburg and the Magaliesberg. I can take small steps in the Magalies and still get like a uphill stride, where a lot of these places on these trails, obviously for erosion purposes, there's steps everywhere, but it's a different kind of big upward motion with the legs that I don't think my legs are kind of lacking right now. Yo, part of the game. This is what I mean by changes quickly into very smooth to very technical. Look at these views. Like, look at that. The climb from University of Cape Town is pretty rough, very steep, but as soon as you get onto the contour path and you get these views, and this is your path, finish line, you're gonna see pumping vibes around there, somewhere those green fields are. Not too far to go. It's been a big day today. It's freaking epic. Made it off the mountain back onto like the Star Road at the Cableway, and like just before the end I like rolled my ankle again, the same ankle that I rolled right in the beginning of the weekend, and the same leg that's now giving me the ITB issues. So taking it really easy back to the finish, just making sure I don't roll it again. Like I can't really stop training now, then this race will get really hard. Other than that, good day out for sure. Must admit, it's quite an amazing descent to the finish along to the river, like along the river on this path. Like, look at that. Oh. Under the trees, the sound of the water. I kind of splashed myself a bit. Some of the water from the river to cool down. Really nice. 27.7 kilometers for the morning. Sure. Now, to be honest, these legs do feel really tired. That 65k and the 100k, it's going to be a really tough event. So planning, pacing, nutrition, it's going to be a big part of the whole thing. But excited to test my limits for sure. Now, Red Bull, water, ice bath, relax. How was that, Jans?
Fuck. Like I said, today's run's been my monthly mileage for the past few months.